Have you got to that sort of obsessive stage? Because that happens to quite a few people who discover fitness.
Yeah, I guess that anything that makes you feel good could become slightly addictive. But it's about balance, isn't it, really? Yeah. For me, and moderation. I love to feel good. I love to feel the stretching. I love to wake up in the morning and think, God, it's a lovely day. And with no limitations in the body, no stiffness, no aching, which we do get if we kind of dim down our life. And I don't know, obsession, that's a really strong word. I don't exercise every day. I don't really want to, because I have the fun I can do in little pockets, and there's a theory behind the quality of what you do. It's not really about quantity; it's about quality, like food, like everything. Yeah? And I think actually you're better off to do less, and that will actually give you more, but do it really well. Yeah. Not necessarily in star performance, but actually your heart and soul is actually in what you're doing. It's like a lot of people perhaps go to the gym. I was one of them years ago. And you're kind of going out of duty or guilt or what you've eaten. Oh my God, this weekend's been a bit heavy. I've got to go to the gym. But it's not because I've got to go to the gym because I love my body and I can't wait to get there. It's because, God, if I don't go, I'm going to be even heavier tomorrow. And that seems to be a really deficiency place to come from. Yeah. And I think it's all about actually there's that sparkle in life and really just living life to your full potential, really.
So how often do you go up your pole then?
Well, now, let me see. Probably about 3 times a week.
3 times a week?
Yeah.
Is that your classes happen 3 times a week?
Yeah, the classes are 3 times a week. I do. Obviously, there's a little bit. I need to prepare for that. So, but I kind of use that. I use that time that I'm in the gym before and after is when I do my own, choreography and things. When I can help people get the best out of themselves, because it's not all about what I can do, it's about what I can facilitate them to be able to do. And that's the pole dancing is.
Trouble with pole dancing is that they can only do it at your studio, can't they? You can't have a pole at home.
Oh, you could.
Really?
Oh, yes, you can.
Can you buy poles?
You certainly can.
There's a pole shop.
Yeah, there's a whole pole company. There's pole companies everywhere. And the curious thing is that once you start using that type of apparatus, they come into your peripheral vision everywhere you go. You see these poles that you never thought were there, and they suddenly become like, wow, I wonder if I could do that. And people can become quite excited about this type of activity. I have to say.
So you've got a pole at home?
I have 2.
No.
I do.
Sorry, I've got to ask, where are your poles?
One's in the kitchen, and the other one is in the spare room.
No.
Yeah.
How can you have a pole in the kitchen, for goodness sake?
Do you know what? The weird thing is, people, when they come to my house, they don't even see it, but it's right bang in the middle of the kitchen, okay? And you find that when you're talking, if you're doing dinner and people are just kind of talking, people start to lean against it and they kind of hang on it and they go, this pole dancing malarkey then, what's it all about? I go, well, you're actually using it now. And they're going, oh my God, what have you... And they get, they think, wow, that's a bit novel.
So when they first come to the class, what's the basic move? We haven't got a pole here, unfortunately.
You so need a pole.
I know.
Do you know what? For guys, it is the most...
Men don't do it, surely.
Oh, yeah.
No,
but it's not the wiggly jiggly stuff that perhaps you might be, coming from. Yeah. It's pure power. If you want pure power, most guys are quite interested in developing their upper body strength, their abdominals.
They want the 6-pack.
Yeah, they want to feel good about themselves, and doing the sit-ups and all that stuff has got its place. But there's something different about using the verticalness and the core strength that you get being in that vertical plane where you live. Most of us don't live on the ground doing sit-ups. Yeah. When we stand up, there's a whole different plane of motion, isn't there? So it makes a lot of sense to do exercise in that plane of motion where you're actually going to be living, so that you learn to coordinate top, bottom, back, front, with a posture that's set in a place, not rigid, but that's stable, that gives you that physique that you want.
Yeah. You may not have a pole with you today, but you're going to have one at the lifestyle exhibition.
Yes, we're going to be doing a little showcase, so we can show other women what we've managed to achieve with just being able to let go and be ourselves. We're also going to invite 3 members of the public on each day as volunteers to take part in a movement makeover masterclass, where we're going to take them from complete beginner to bombshell within a couple of hours. So we're going to do, and then we're going to invite those people that take place in this live masterclass to then perform with us on the stage.
Oh wow!
And we're going to be using some really classy, sophisticated music, and they are just going to be. People will just drop their jaw when they see these women.
Well, listen, thank you very much for joining us, and I'm going to be at the lifestyle exhibition, so you can show me your pole.
Can't wait.
Can I have a go on it?
Damn right.
Well, thank you, and I look forward to that.
Thank you so
and
much.
Thank you very much for joining us. But don't go anywhere, for goodness sake, because we're going to have some more Let's Talk after the break. You know, I must learn not to say things I might live to regret. And at the Alicante Expo, Maria collared me and reminded me of the promise I'd made in our interview. You've invited me, rather stupidly, to be part of your masterclass here at Expo 09. I'm going to make a complete fool of myself, I know I am.
No, there's no way that's going to happen, because if you're just you, being your natural self, shining your light, you just be natural, people will fall in love with that. That's the plan. It's not about making a fool of ourselves. A lot of people have doing things differently as the scarcity element, the element they might make a fool of themselves, they might look silly, but actually it's not really about what other people think, is it? Or is it? I don't know.
I wouldn't mind doing it in the privacy of my own home, but in front of, I don't know, several hundred people here at the exhibition, it's a little daunting.
I think your charisma will shine. I think you will be a darling, and I think people will find you adorable. So.
All right. Now, you've got to take me through a few steps,
yes.
First of all. So what are we going to do first?
We're going to do our little move called Baby. Big Baby.
All right. Shall we have a go?
Okay, yes, right.